Hey guys, Zix here. Time for another episode of Minesaga Skyblock. And today, I'm not going to be able to do exactly what I wanted because check this out. Your rank guest does not give you permission to do that. I was going to build today. What did I fly on? I was going to build today. I was going to add a building here, like a little apartment building with some cool balconies and more of these types of archways. But Mind Saga had a different plan for me today. So instead, I'm going to do a little channel update as well as run around, maybe do a couple parkours. I have 9. Um, oh boy. So last time I did parkour, I said maybe there's a hidden block. Well, there isn't. I also learned a better way to jump is by looking down. Yeah, see? So see how much better that was? Oh, I can't do night vision. Yeah, still doesn't work. Anyway, so instead I am going to talk about my channel a little bit. Where... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I made it and I jumped! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Now what? Oh my gosh, someone's killing me on disc. Well, I made progress, right? Alright. Yeah, so as you guys know, I have been doing daily Mind Saga videos. It is my most successful series. I'm going to continue doing that for a little while. Case in point, here I am making a video right now, making a kind of a scratch put together video because the server's broken, and apparently Philip, our Iowa member, is saying there's nothing. It's talking to Gullible, and there's nothing wrong. So I don't know. I can't. I can't do anything on my island, so whatever. Got to put something together. However, I'm not going to be able to maintain daily videos of Skyblock forever. It's just not feasible. There's only so much content to be had. So my question to you guys, if you're interested, I mean, if you don't have to answer, but if I was to continue with a different daily, once I run out of ideas for Skyblock, I'll still do Skyblock. It just won't be daily anymore. But if you wanted me to do something else daily, what would it be? Would it be the 7 Days to Die series? Would it be Sky Factory? Which, again, that would be a mini-series. Because eventually you run out of content there, too. Would it be... I want to do an FTB series. What's going on? My mouse is not working. Well, I can run straight. Or can I? Boy, today is just a day of nothing working. I'm going to automatically lose this to timing out while I go get fresh batteries for my mouse. I'll be right back. And we're back. I managed to get batteries. A battery before the last round wore off. So I get one more try. Oh, jeez. Now I gotta recover my train of thought. Yeah, 7 Days to Die. I'm gonna do an FTB series where my main focus will be on forestry and extra bees because I happen to really like the bees mod for FTB. So that will be the main focus of that series. I'll still do other FTB stuff, but I'm not going to do a whole lot of the draconic stuff, and I don't want to do a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be doing in Sky Factory already. So You know, that's a series I have planned. I have Creeper's Lab, which is another server, which does give you guys the opportunity to play with me, but it's probably not quite as exciting as Skyblock, because it's just a vanilla SMP server. There's nothing special about it. And then a build series, which is going to be me alone on a solo world, building some towns and castles and whatnot. And then the other series I've been thinking about doing, but I'm not too sure, is No Man's Sky, which is another one of my favorite games. So, you guys, if you have a preference to replace Minesaga as a daily series, let me know. I think I have about 2 weeks left of dailies for Minesaga, and then I'm out of ideas. I guess this probably adds a day, because this was not my intention for today's episode, but I can't build on my own island, so you know, what are you gonna do? Some of the ideas I have, I'm going to continue with the tutorial side of things, as that seems to be a lot of what people want. Since I've started doing this, a lot of people have given me better designs than what I have for certain certain points. Like, I'm still pretty happy with my villager farm the way it is. I'm probably not going to change my main villager farm, but oh, I could get 5 out of 5 here. But not everybody has 250 hoppers. Not everybody can get 300 to 400 void chests. So I'm going to do some more tutorials for people with smaller setups. Kind of like how I started this series, with those the basic iron farm or whatever, and yeah, basically like a 100 hopper setup that people can use. That's more efficient than what I have, because if the farms that I built, man, what luck is that? Boop, 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 boop. Is that 5? 1? Yep. The setup I have is designed for 250 hoppers max size. 18 tier 3 hoppers. I'll take it. Alright, man. I need to do more of those. More of that one. As you can see, I have less of these now. I gave them to one of our... I gave like 100 away. Well, no, like 67 away to one of our teammates, because they needed to do a new farm, and I was happy to oblige. What did we get? Oh, I don't know this one. Huh. That was interesting. Anyway. So that whole tier 3 drop part... Oh, man. That whole tier 3 drop party idea is probably out the window. But that's okay. I like helping out. Oh, I didn't run. I like helping out my friends, my furrians. Also, I forgot to mention, while I did buy most of my void chests, my island member... Oh, you know what? I have seen this one. I remember this. My island member, Kong, gave me... I've never gotten this far. I'm not really sure where to go. I think I need to go there. 32 of my... I don't think I can make that, can I? Of the hoppers that I have. This is kind of mean with the grass. 25, I'm sorry. He gave me 25 hoppers. So thank you, Kong. You are the best. You're the best around. No one's gonna ever take you down. What the heck? Oh, there was a hidden block there. Oh. Oh, that was mean. I'd never gotten that far in this map before. I don't remember which way I went. I think I went this way. I don't remember. I'm not running. No. 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 Superman, he no here. It's this way. And I hit the ladder on the way. It's great playing with, oh, this one again. It's great playing with some of the new guys. If any of you don't know the backstory of my current team, I was originally solo, by myself, doing fairly well, and kind of sort of making a run at Istop on my own, but struggling to keep up with some of the other players on the server. Mainly, there was a guy named Call Me Joe, and the only reason he was ahead of me was because there was this glitch with cow spawners a while back where you could buy them for 150 and sell them for 300 if you used an economy booster, and he used that to get an overwhelming advantage over pretty much the entire server, and therefore he kind of ruled Istop. But before I did it again, before Istop was declared, Subway, or Kick Your Bun, and I wasn't running, sent me a message in game, talked to me in disc. So I did, and we formed up. We formed a team. We wanted to join up, basically, but neither of us wanted to lose our islands. We wanted to maintain our builds. I mean, I had a pretty large castle that I had spent a significant amount of time on. I didn't want to lose it, and they didn't want to lose their stuff either. So we decided to have kind of like pool our resources. So we were on a team, but we weren't on a team as far as the island mechanics were concerned. I've never gotten this far. I'm not 100% sure where to go, but it looks like I need to go this way. Oh no, why am I so overeager? Anyway, we kind of caught the server by surprise. We destroyed, his name was Call Me Joe, the other player. I think I mentioned that. We destroyed him by a lot because I was already making close to the most money on the server, and the other team, Kick Your Bun's team, they were also doing pretty well, and so we were able to put it all into sponges, and we destroyed Joe, and he kind of quit after it, which is unfortunate. He was active and a good addition to the server, so it was sad to see him go. But whatever, it's not my responsibility to keep people on the server if you can't handle a little friendly competition. Anyway, so then we got to the point where we were too far ahead for anyone to really catch up. So we just ruled as top for pretty much the entire round. And with every is top reward, it was $150 buy craft. So what we would do is buy the $70 island expansions for the different alt islands of our members. So I have 3 alts with 250. I messed up. 250 hoppers, and some of them did too. Not all of them. Some of them did too. And a lot of them were active and playing a lot and all that good stuff. But then it became pretty much 90% me doing all of the work. The other guys kind of lost steam. And I was like spending 6 to 7 hours a day just placing sponges without schematica. I had not discovered that technique yet, and it really burned me out. So I was like, you know what, I need to bring more members on. So I recruited someone called Peaceful Potato, a legendary rank. Gave him billions upon billions upon billions. Got him set up with alt islands full of spawners, IG spawners, iron golems. And he repaid me by inciting me and recruiting a bunch of people to effectively wreck my island. And the whole reason I wanted to stay separate to begin with was because I didn't want to lose my castle build. Well, I lost it anyway. Because of good old Peaceful Potato. And then after Potato, Danny joined my island before we got incited. He was helpful during all that and stopping it, but the damage was done. We lost is top. However, I spent like 8 hours a day placing sponges. I certainly had the income to do it, and we retook it. We took back the is top. Also, there was a player on the server, RF Vogue, who took pity on me, and he spent a lot of his own personal time and money helping as well. That was a good jump. But I still did the majority, and a lot of our team did also chip in as well, and we just pretty much destroyed the competition again. And then up until the last week, I maintained 6 to 7 hour days of placing sponges, and as every week passed, the team placed less and less. I ended up doing almost all of it, and then the very last week, I was fed up, a little upset that I wasn't getting any help, and so I didn't do anything. Well, whoops. Oh. Well, Dewanshu, iOS Rules PvP, and Goons took that opportunity, and they reclaimed the top spot for the last week of the round, which kind of stunk, but I was okay with it because I put 0 effort into that, really the last couple of weeks, to be fair. But you know, good for them. They put the work in and they earned it. And so coming into this round, we wanted some new blood. So we put some feelers out. Of course, we all merged onto one island because there's no point in having 2 separate islands any longer. First we got Kong, who has been fantastic. Then we got Philip, who is starting out fantastic as well. very active. It's nice having a helper on the team. I mean, it doesn't give us any advantages or anything, but if I see someone abusing something in chat, just did the same thing. Got very lucky. If I see someone not running, abusing something in chat, I can PM him on Disc and say, hey, you need to mute someone. And of course he'll do his research. He doesn't just take my word for it. He's got to see what's happening and make sure it's worthy of a mute. Oh, this time I blew it. To be fair, that it hasn't worked out yet. There was somebody being very rude yesterday evening, but he was asleep because he's in Australia. So I wasn't able to get him on. But still, it's nice to have him. And he's really active, and he's got a good personality, and he's gonna help the island out a lot. We're happy he's a member. But yeah, I think I've pretty much that's pretty much my history on Minesaga. I didn't do a whole lot before. I mean, I had an island last 2 rounds ago, but there's nothing really special to note. I was learning the game. Didn't have a big farm, not like you see here. I didn't have nice builds. Started a really awesome build, and then I learned that the server was going to reset in like a month, so I was like, oh, never mind. Let's see what we get, and then we'll call it. What? I thought that was the final round. Sorry, I guess we'll do one more. So yeah, 7 Days to Die, possibly No Man's Sky. I'm going to do an FTB B series, Honeybee, and Zix Builds, which is building on a solo world, and Sky Factory, which probably start out, well, I don't know. Dixie Rose and I are trying to coordinate. Hasn't worked yet, but maybe on a Sky Factory series, and whatchamacallit, Creeper Slab. So if you guys have a preference on something to pick up the daily where the gap of Minesaga will be, by all means, let me know. Boy, I've done good with hoppers today. However, thanks for watching. Take it easy.